the Wrestling Mayhem Show. Since 2006, the pioneer in pro wrestling podcasting.
This show is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us and IndieWrestling.network for your independent wrestling entertainment. Slice on Broadway, supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza.
Just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last. Wait for the perfect time, then attack.
Happy Hornswoggle Day! It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, episode 997. Tuesdays, we've been talking professionalized wrestling. I am Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the social medias in the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Rolling with you guys here. I'm back. I was in Florida. I was, as you were doing the show, what was I doing? What would I have been doing? Literally, while you were doing the show, I was on Hagrid's motorbike adventure, and Katie was death clutching her phone through the entire coaster because when they put the lap bar on her, it started emergency calling her entire contact list, and she couldn't put it back in time. Thankfully, I asked Gemini if I should wear glasses on the ride, and it let me know about a few things that I got to warn her about that she did not help because, spoiler alert, the track dropped 17 feet, and I'm trying to tell her this in the middle of the ride to hold on.
That sounds
to her
about right.
phone. It was wonderful. And now, obligatory, I need to show you the picture of what that looked like when she was clutching desperately to her phone during Hagrid's. There you go.
I have a picture like that as well.
Yes.
Not on the Hagrid's ride, but a buddy of mine and I went on the Cyclone in Coney Island many years ago.
The historic, legendary Cyclone roller coaster.
Yes. So I was my friend is much tinier than I am, both in height and width. And when I pulled the lap bar down, the lap bar came right under my lungs, which made me nice and snug and secure. I also couldn't breathe, but the lap bar was about yay far away from my friend. So I was literally holding on tight to her because if I didn't, she would have flown out of the cart.
Oh, man. These rides were so safe back then, man.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the Blue Streak at Coney Lake Park. We just had a bar to hold on to, and good luck. And you're like, I'm floating off of my seat. This doesn't feel good right now. But anyways, you know what? Ask me anything about Universal Epic or whatever later. Is that where you're going for your trip? I can't remember. You're going on a trip here in a couple
Universal
weeks.
isn't built for people my size. Sorg.
That's true. They have the test seats though.
But it's still,
they're barely built for me. My knees are actually there was one or two where my knees were very crunched in. But as a 6'4" frame. But no, I understand. I completely understand there. I've had some tight squeezes as well. So but hey, but anyways, the Epic, you'd be probably good with the Epic, most of the stuff on Epic. So but yeah,
we shall see. I'm not good with the Harry Potter rides.
Just by
just in Islands of Adventure and Universal proper.
It's not happening
because Universal doesn't care about fat people.
Okay, I understand that. Yes.
They don't.
Nope. But anyways, this is not Coaster Mayhem. This is Wrestling Mayhem. Let's talk about a little bit of WWE. Let's talk about that. We talked about. So I listened to most of the show episode last week. So forgive me if if I'm touching on something that you guys have already. Please let me know, because I may not remember clearly. I know it's tiny parts of the show, but I am so enjoying Danhausen across my television and my social medias. Okay, I'm not even worried. I didn't watch like 2 SmackDowns in a row while I was traveling. But I was following a lot of the things on the social media, and of course Danhausen's all over it. And I know that like people are like, why is he coming out during the commercial break and do a t-shirt cannon? Listen, that ends up on YouTube, okay? Because that's when I've seen it. And I love the bit where he comes out, does the t-shirt cannon, and now he has a multi-cannon. But he always messes up the going dark and disappearing part of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Beautiful.
I love it so much.
Beautiful. Again, not to make this a comparison, but that is kind of what we do. How is it that less than a month, WWE has figured out exactly what to do with Danhausen?
So
And AEW had him for years.
no, I'm with you on this, but so I think they figured out what to do for WWE, right? Because WWE, you can do these bits, right? Because we got a whole 3 matches in 2.5 hours.
Sorg, Chris Jericho, and Orange Cassidy wrestled in a match called Mimosa Mayhem.
Yes. It seems like
You
Danhausen
can do
should be-
wrestling. You can do anything you want. That's the beauty of it.
And Danhausen kept getting incorporated in matches, right? He was the one that you pull. He was the extra. I really wish the game you could have pulled him just out from under the ring, which I think you could.
You might be able.
I think
you
you
might
were
be
able
able
to.
to.
I think AEW you were able to. I think he was one of the random things that would come out and it would curse you.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's something you can do because he is confirmed for 2K26.
Yes. Now the under the
He
ring
is
mechanic,
confirmed.
that might be a 27 upgrade. You know what I mean? You know, just like something difficult like War Games. So, but no, like generally, again, printing money. He's a gagathon, back in the back. This guy may not even have a match for months, and
Honestly, I would be okay if he never has a match.
oh, absolutely. This guy doesn't take another bump in his entire career. The moment he came out and he had merchandise, I'm like, this guy is about to be a millionaire.
And of course, he tells Miz, "What? You didn't have merch your first week?"
Yes.
Danhausen's like, "I had merch my first day."
Wait, this is your Danhausen?
I'm crowdsourcing a Danhausen. I haven't perfected it yet.
You're working it out. You're working it out. I get it.
Yeah, that was literally the first time me trying it just out loud. So I there's obviously some work to do.
You need more Conan and O'Brien incorporated.
Yes.
And I love
Definitely
everybody is posting their Danhausen clips. Somebody posted our Danhausen clip, by the way, from IndieWrestling.us.
Excellent.
Because
You mean Donovan Danhausen?
No, not that part. No, he did the
The other one.
There was a Rumble in Erie for Revenge Pro. And with the since defunct and rebranded to Revenge Pro. And he came out 3 times, I believe, as Danhausen, Stone Cold Danhausen, and there was like a third, I think. Maybe it was only 2. So, like, I think in the same match.
He was Stone Cold Danhausen again last night, too.
Was he officially?
On not on TV, but on like all the ads and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So, like, I know they did like the T-shirt cannon gimmick. I thought that was last night. But I think he did do a 316 at least, like mention or something.
Yeah, he definitely wore a skull cap. I definitely saw Danhausen wearing a skull cap.
I know he's done it a few times. You sure you didn't see another clip from somewhere?
No, he was wearing his WWE shirt
because he did this in the Rumble in Erie. He stunned everybody, including PB Smooth, Pretty Boy Smooth from the NWA. I think Colin Delaney was a part of that. And again, I can't remember the third character he did. But he also, I think, did the tequila spot.
Of course he did.
Here's the big question. Tell me, Mayhemers in the chat, do you think there will be a tequila spot in his WWE career? Is that his Mania moment?
Sorg, the second he gets to AAA, and if they're sponsored by Terramana,
oh my God,
it's happening.
It is happening. Indeed.
It's happening. I know we're probably not going to see The Rock for some time. I am anxiously awaiting The Rock and Danhausen. I think that is going to be.
Didn't The Rock respond? Did The Rock literally respond to him at some point on social media? Because I
sure
feel like
he probably did.
I feel like he was telling a story about that on the Van Vliet show.
I'm sure he probably did at some point, but like
everybody's, he got on Conan O'Brien's show because he's inspired by Conan O'Brien, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, his whole bit is just a Conan bit.
Oh yeah, mixed with old timey, those scare movie, schlock movie kind of things, little horror elements in there, but fun. TruePrinceofPro, T-Pop is with us, has just joined us on the line. T-Pop, how are you with the Danhausen-ness of it all so far?
Hello? Yes.
Yes,
I love that Danhausen.
You love that
Danhausen is great.
Danhausen.
I love that he's cursing everyone backstage.
Grayson Waller got this week
Yeah.
on Raw.
Oh, that was so perfect. The way Kofi sidestepped right out of it, and then they argued about who got cursed. Grayson trying to be like, "Oh no, you hit over my shoulder. He hit you."
Let's talk about the vicinity of the curse, if you
Yeah.
will, right?
I love that all the curses are effective.
Yes, and they're canon,
It,
and they carry
it's a
over.
small thing, but my God, is it effective?
Absolutely. From the chat room, our buddy Team Hammerfist, Jesse in Florida, they need to do Tequila Spot. I'm not if not licensing the song, something custom that sounds like it. Randy Myers versus Danhausen from Defy Wrestling, just saying. Somebody was talking about, what was it? Referee George, when he was on, was talking about how the one Danhausen show they did down in Conquest in West Virginia was the biggest draw that they've ever done. Jesse also says Danhausen used to be a Florida indie boy with a team. In a team with one of his guys. So happy for him. He was big here in Cleveland, a production. I think the first face paint story was from the Halloween show at AEW. As an early, like, this is the era of Derek Dillinger, it's Magnum CK. I feel, was Tyler Vox a part of that? Maybe
Frankie Flynn was in it.
Frankie Flynn. Wow, that's a name I haven't heard for a bit. So like, yeah. So like, he's been everywhere, man. So
Love that Danhausen.
Love that Danhausen. So, but yeah, no, it needs to happen. Like they're here for it, you know, and I'm glad that like they're not like they're recognizing it. They're like they haven't changed anything about him, you know, whether they're going to let him do all the Danhausen things he did, but even just seeing what he's doing on social media, you know, hey, can Sabrina Carpenter sing me out to the ring at WrestleMania? Like things like that that he's throwing out there.
0 notes.
Yeah, right.
0 notes.
I mean, don't hate any of these ideas, right? Nope. So, but Grindhouse. Grindhouse. No, was there a Grindhouse in Cleveland? Because I know they did a version of Grindhouse with Derek and Noir and Megan Myers down here in Rise Wrestling around that era too. So, you know, and Shirley Doe was a part of that down here. So that was a good era too. A lot of that's on all those old Rise shows are up on the YouTube if you want to go check those out at IndieWrestling.us YouTube. So, anyways, can they get a toy Cannonhausen? A toy. You know that's happening. It's already in the works. Mattel's on that shit. Mattel notices everything. Okay, like, the fan service Mattel does these days, even on Masters of the Universe, has been so incredible. Getting like the people from the cartoons in the cartoon style that we never got back in the day in the first lines of the Mattel runs, like they've been right on top of. May have gotten my faction mixed up. Maybe they could have done a version of Groundhouse up there. I'm not good on my AIW canon entirely, so either way. So Danhausen, of course, lighting things up over there. We are a week out, and Roman Reigns has committed the ultimate promo sin. Mike, do you know what I'm talking about?
I know he was going to commit a bigger sin.
Which one? Do we want to say what was this?
Oh no! Did you not hear about this?
What?
Apparently, the rumor was that the original script called for him to talk about Larry.
Oh, talk about the dog. Jeez. Okay, we're just going for
that's what I heard.
Okay.
But instead, old promo potato salad Phil was just upset at being called old.
To which Tommy Dreamer points out that is the last thing you want to do when you're cutting a promo on somebody. The old adage goes, if you're calling your person old and then they beat you, what does that do? One, why are people going to see you fight them? And two, when you lose, if you lose, now, okay, if you win, you just beat an old person. If you lose, you got beat by an old person. No win here, you know.
Also, and this is not for, you know, we're not ageist here. If you're going to pull the old card, you should probably have someone do it who is significantly younger. Like, significantly younger. Like, I'm just bringing up stats right now. Roman Reigns is only 7 years younger than CM Punk.
40 years old.
Like, it's not, not exactly Javon Evans calling CM Punk old. we'll put it that way.
Yeah, somebody who can't even drink yet calling him old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I push
go
back on that for a second?
Go ahead, T-Pop.
I kind of like that Roman did that, because the way Punk always presents himself is that, like, you can't mess with him. Like, he has this thick skin, and that's how Roman was acting, where it was just like, oh, what Punk said to Roman didn't bother him, but he wanted the apology for the Usos. So then when Punk was trying to get in Roman's face and wouldn't let Roman leave the ring, Roman just came back with the simplest of insults of, you're old, and Punk snapped. And that's what caused them to start fighting.
Well, Punk
So I
always has the thinnest of skin.
Yeah, but that's why I like the idea of it, because that's Punk's character of just like, oh, I'm the promo guy. You can't out promo me. And all Roman said was, you're old, and Punk snapped. He just handled the simplest of things.
You got punked out for almost nothing, right?
Yeah.
If you watched Raw with captions, the Raw goes off the air with Roman going, "Is that all you got, mind games?" Like, just calling him mind games. I'm like, that's really good. That's really good. Like, I like the promos for this match. I don't care about the match.
Yeah.
Because I don't want either guy to win.
This is a big time match on paper. That, okay, how are you feeling about? I didn't watch the entire segment. I've seen the highlights of Randy and Cody Rhodes. So it seems we're getting, quote unquote, old. The Viper is back, if you will.
Yeah.
Again, as far as things go.
Great segment. Great segment.
Don't really care who wins that one.
If the most creative thing that we can do is Randy Orton winning one of the main championships, we have problems.
Okay, let's talk about the wannabe stuff.
Problems.
We still got Seth going at the Vision. We still have the masked putties coming out with him. And Seth seemed to sidestep that into Brock versus Oba. By the way, okay. As far as
at least we don't have to wait on confirmation of that.
No, absolutely. We made it happen, and I'm good. When I heard we'll be here for the next 6 Raws, and we're looking for an open challenge, it was like, good. We didn't wait 6 Raws for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God.
Thank you.
By the way, Oba should beat him in less than 10 seconds.
Oh my God, it should be something.
Oba needs to squish that man. He needs to squish him worse than Goldberg in the 90s.
Because related, since we were looking things up, because what came up right next to looking up ages here was CM Punk at 47. Brock Lesnar's the same age and does not look as big and spry as he used to. Okay, he's probably not doing this for too much longer. Payday. Why not make Oba on this? I think you gotta on this one. Even if it's not a full squish match, it is going to be something that looks like what we saw this past week, where he kind of dominated.
It's gotta be a squash.
And listen, I know it doesn't seem like it a lot of times, but like all the reports I always hear, Brock is an insanely smart guy when it comes to the business. Did you see? Did you see him? Did you see him guiding him in the ring? By the way, this week,
Brock told him to step on his chest.
Yep.
That's a great fucking move.
Yeah, exactly.
Great fucking move. Yeah.
You saw it. And like that's a smart guy. He's just like this guy. One, he looks like a guy that could toe to toe and punk out Brock Lesnar. He absolutely looks like it, right?
Yeah. I saw this genius on Threads said that Obafemi should not beat Brock Lesnar. Like he's just a guy from NXT, and no, but he said Oba's just a guy from NXT, and a loss for Obafemi would actually make him look better. My response was, so this was you in 2002. Brock Lesnar should not beat The Rock. Brock Lesnar is just some nobody from OVW. A loss for Brock Lesnar would actually make him look better. Duh. Yeah. We're literally in the exact same moment.
Because we've all booked multi-million-dollar companies. Yeah. So Either way, there's a lot of other things. I wanted to.
Partner's asking us who we think Randy was talking on the phone to.
Was that the worst shot promo everywhere? Whose freaking iPhone 7 were they using for that?
I kind of liked it. It was something different.
Randy Orton's like, I don't have a new phone because I play 70 hours of God, what was that game he was playing? Is it Baldur's Gate 3?
Sure. I think so, something like that.
Let me know, nerds.
Yo,
we're the nerds too.
It kind of reminded me of, I'm not a gamer nerd like that though.
No, but
it kind of reminded me of the
we're talking about professional wrestling on the Tuesday night, so
please. At least we're not talking about it on a Saturday night.
Nerds.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it reminded me of the Kevin Owens and his car promos.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like it reminded me of that a little bit. I'm like, okay, this is something that looks different, and it actually made Orton kind of look like he had a little bit of an edge. Because like it's not pre-produced, it's not expertly shot. It's not.
That's
super
what that's what I'm going to say next time an indie guy gives me a promo that he shot in his car. Like, man, you got some edge. Or some Adam or asterisk Adam Copeland.
Some cope.
Hey, you got some cope, buddy.
You got some cope. But I think Randy was talking to his very alive father, and I think he's going to point out that my Hall of Fame father is alive, or isn't.
Man, nobody's off limits this year, are they?
Nope.
Man,
Just all like your families.
F all your families. That's man. It's like it's gonna get
F
real
your dog,
out there.
F your dad, F your wife, F your girlfriend. F them all.
F, Mary, and K. Anyways.
That would be the judgment day.
I had somebody make me put FMK back in a corporate video, and I'm like, are you sure about this? Anyways.
Wow.
We'll see if we still have a job. Anyways, so assholes. That's the biggest stuff I think from the last 48 hours, I guess. I do want to touch on AAA. Yes. Somebody here is very interested in AAA. But first, we're going to give a shout out to our friends on Patreon, patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. Our good friends that are supporting the show. You do get, when we have a regular show and I'm not on the road, you're going to get some Patreon. What did we say we were going to talk about later? You're going to ask me about Epic probably or something. Because we
were going to talk about some comments about the new edition in AEW.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm making a note for Patreon later. For the Patreon, we're going to talk about RR and things I don't want to talk about here on the show. Got my post-it notes to remember things, and then maybe we'll talk about a couple other things going on too that I thought were interesting in Florida. And who knows? We'll see what we get to, and we put that up. We are putting those on Patreon. We are time releasing them about a week out as well, and we're actually putting some clips up from some of the stuff we talked about. It's really interesting, actually. Clips of your Alphabet Wrestling book started popping up today. I don't know if you noticed it. So
I love it.
So we get to share a little bit of that going on here. But thank you everybody that does support the show. Diggity! Woo! As well as Team Hammerfist down in the Florida, Tupac family, Bubba Brewer of the Triple B podcast, Jason French, and I need to update this. I almost said a name in the wrong place. We'll take care of that here in a moment. And at the Poppy Club level is Dave Profit Ponder, and you can save on your runs here in the Pittsburgh area at gcxc.com/eventspa to just get a discount on registration on races. These are the footy races like the 5Ks and stuff, and he has a lot of fun with that. Ratchet and Trenchcoat, Tony Kincaid, who may or may not still smell like pie, and T-Pop, True Prince of Pro, is part of that as well. At the Pizza Club level is The Riz, as well as Justin Cleaver, and the manager level is Bradley, as well as Tina Keys at the manager level. Somebody's getting ready for Patreon in the bank. Oh. Hey, I got an announcement for you guys on this one too. So I'm doing something for the Patreon people. I got two things. One thing if you are a Patreon person of good standing, good long time standing, not that you like give me a buck here in the next week and such, but if you are on Patreon, you are on the list for April 1st to get in for free physically for the Wrestling Mayhem Show presents April Fools up at the warehouse here in Pittsburgh. If you are on Patreon at all, you will get a free link to stream this event. It will be under indiewrestling.live under the paywall for most, but at least live. We're going to be probably released later, but as we do with some of the other shows. But if you want to watch us live on April 1st, if you're on the Patreon at all, you will get a link to that live stream. And if you are here in Pittsburgh, your name will be on the list to come in and be a part of it in person. So just putting that out there for everybody. And as far as new Patreons, if you're at least on the $10 level on Patreon, we'll also put you on the list here coming up. So there you go. A little added bonus for our friends that have been supporting us and putting so much in, supporting this show for so long at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. T-Pop. AAA. I did have on today Rey de Reyes. I wanted to see what happened. With a lot of that. What?
AAA.
My what? Missy has been doing that, by the way. Every time I pick up a AAA battery, I get AAA. I'm like, Missy, okay. I know we love Chelsea Green in this house, but so anyways, how does she go? AAA. But anyways, this show happened. There was a lot going on, including the tournament ender. Bailey showed up, and Flamita is her name.
Flammer.
Flammer.
Yeah.
I thought that was just JBL being weird with the pronunciation. Also,
you get that a little bit with
wild to me to have JBL and Rey Mysterio on the call together, considering their history.
They've been doing the call for because Conan is very
Conan's injured. He's
right?
in the hospital. I know.
Yeah.
So they give a shout out for that. I haven't watched AAA for about a month, so I haven't been up on what have been happening there. I see things between T-Pop and the internet at large. I got an idea what's happening, and I wish I had more time to watch all of that. I started watching the New Japan Cup today. Because why not? Because I need more wrestling in my life. I still need to watch the guitar casket match with Elijah from like a month ago over in TNA. But anyways, so T-Pop, obviously Bailey popping up was a really cool one. The Lucha Brothers on the mic and sort of saying that they're going to reunite for some future AAA shows. There's some big news coming out of this. But what really sticks? What's the headline out of this for you?
Okay, so the headline would have to be with how El Grande Americano won Rey de Reyes. Mm-hmm. To me, that is the most important thing that came out of the week one of Rey de Reyes, because it's a 3-week event.
Mm-hmm. This is week one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
front
loaded all the big matches so that you don't get spoiled on.
Oh, did they pre-tape it for the show?
Yeah. Well,
it's just
week
the TV
one. Week one was live, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
week one was live.
So it's like what they've been doing with the show taping. So that's what I wondered, because it was an under 2-hour show, and I was like, well, wait, listen, it's like usually a 4-hour thing. So they're splitting this up for the television. Okay, so that's kind of cool.
I assume eventually they're gonna get to like one of the events just being a full event, like Triple Mania or something.
Sure.
But since they just started this TV thing, I assumed it's just easier to do it that way, and I don't mind it, because honestly, that's why I love AAA, because it's just like such an easy watch of like it's like an hour, maybe an hour and a half with the big event, and it just flows through so fast.
Yeah, and if you're watching it not live, you get to skip through those commercial breaks that nothing's happening anyways. So yeah, it became like a really easy watch for me too. Like it's kind of like why I love watching Ring of Honor, because it's like an hour 15, and it's like kind of like it's there, and you get to see what's going on and see some faces. Big Bill popped up in my feed today for Ring of Honor. I'm a couple weeks behind. So it's like I love the. I wouldn't call it light watch wrestling, but it kind of is, right? Like even TNA feels too dense these days sometimes.
Yeah. Like AAA is good at building the storylines, but
Mhm.
even then, like, since they just started this TV thing and they were building the Rey de Reyes, it kind of felt like, okay, each episode's just gonna lead into the next and we're just
Mhm.
gonna get there, and it's not like super long-term-y build. There is certain things there that are long-term.
Well, you do
Like
have
with-
your telenovelas I know are going on
Oh,
down there in
yes,
that.
absolutely.
So
And we got a great conclusion of that, or continuation, I guess, of that in the main
Mhm.
event with
Oh.
the return of Mini Vikingo,
mhm.
which people online were joking that Mini Vikingo is now the adopted son of Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan because he came out and helped him, which I love
God,
that.
please make this a thing. Just the general. I watched the Grande versus Grande match from Monday, and then retroactively watched the one from Saturday in Mexico. And my God, like it's like people are reacting to it on Raw. And where were they last night? I can't even remember. But is it San Antonio? San Antonio they were at.
I think so, yeah.
And there was like some reaction, but it just kind of felt like that, hey, this is a mid-card whatever kind of Raw match, right? And then you go to like AAA and this is the main event. Okay. So it just wild to see just the that flip and Dominic too. Dominic's not a face, but like Dominic is cheered, right? So like
It's
like
weird with
Sorg, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Hmm.
Dominic is and has always been the face.
yeah, Dominic is cheered pretty heavy here too, isn't he?
Dominic is and has always been the face.
We'll see about that going forward, though. With
Is and always has been.
well, with a couple weeks
Hey,
ago when he left.
Who brought El Grande Americano to WWE?
Hmm?
Yeah,
Dom Mysterio. You're welcome,
Dom,
world.
T-Pop, you have a point you're trying to get in there.
well, Dominic
I know,
Mysterio
sorry.
did leave El Grande Americano to get attacked a few weeks ago when he
That's
tried to
not
help
his-
Dom.
That's
And
not
now-
his El Grande.
Yes, it is. That's literally the one that's with him.
Maybe he was.
brought
Maybe he
in
didn't
They're
know
in a
that at
tag
the time.
team.
Grande
AAA.
Original.
I love that you guys are arguing over this.
Dom brought
They're
in El
literally
Grande
a tag
Original.
team in AAA. Los Gringos Locos 2.0 is the El Grande Americano, not the original.
Yeah,
And
No,
Dom,
but Dom brought
obviously.
in the original.
and you can tell by the nipples.
Exactly.
If you've all been paying attention and listening to the Wade Barrett School of Journalism, it's all about nipples are like fingerprints.
Nipples are like snowflakes. We all have them, and
Yep.
they come out for several months in the year.
What?
What?
I don't know. I'm not sure. We're just rolling.
What do you?
Yeah.
You got?
Don't question it.
So about main event. So
Anyway.
wait. So does Grande get a sword now? Because they didn't do it on the show.
It's next week. He's
They'll
getting
do
the
a cer-
presentation.
Okay,
of
they'll
it.
do a ceremony. Okay, that's what
Yeah,
I thought.
because that's like how I said how it's basically their TV tapings. So they'll have the presentation of that, and I saw some spoilers, but there's certain like promo segments. Like Dom's gonna be in a promo segment coming up, so that's why
I
they
was-
kind of do it that way to carry stories without having to unload all of it in one show.
Mm-hmm.
I was honestly shocked Finn didn't cost Dom the Mega Championship.
Oh, see, that's the
I
thing.
was shocked.
Well, Vikingo was doing interviews before the event, like different press things. And in like every interview, this man decided to say, I'm ready to move up to the main roster. We're already planning to move up to the main roster. And it kind of seems like after WrestleMania, he'll be moving up to the main roster.
Okay, that's
Like-
so.
I mean, with Amos, because Lord, that'll make all of us very happy.
That'd be great. That'd be great. The other Americano.
Well, that I'm also unsure of because they set up a thing like a few weeks ago on TV
Mm-hmm.
when Omos was supposed to be in a qualifier for Rey de Reyes, and Vikingo asked Dorian Roldan, who's their manager, like, well, what happens if he wins the number one contender and I win the title? Like, then we'd have to fight each other. And Dorian was like, oh, it's a part of my plan. Don't worry about that. So part of me thinks that Vikingo's going to get kicked to the curb soon.
Mhm.
And then that's how they'll just move him up to the main roster and have like Omos be like the big bad guy in AAA.
Jeez, the biggest bad guy, because that's not a large roster in general. So
And Amos is a large man.
extra large man, if you will.
I've stood next to Amos. I've had a conversation with him. He's a lovely individual. But my word, is he tall.
Your neck hurt after that conversation, right?
A little bit. But we had a lovely conversation about a cheesesteaking contest that he was a part of with Otis.
I think I remember seeing that. It was Philly weekend, right?
Yes, it was. That was the first thing I asked him about, and we just chatted for like 25 minutes about it. He apparently did not know that was going to happen, and was surprised at how much Otis could eat, and then was even more surprised at how much Tozawa ate. And he was like, I didn't prepare at all for this. I had already had lunch that day. Yeah, I'm like, dude, Tozawa comes correct.
Dude, the cheesesteaks were listen, I was quasi limit. I don't want to complain about free food, but an entire weekend of catering being Pat's cheesesteaks, which I'm not sure are the best ones in Philadelphia, depending on who you ask. So I know that is a very sore subject for some.
Sorg. A free cheesesteak is the best cheesesteak.
Yeah, but for lunch and dinner for 2 days, and you don't know how long it's been sitting there. I'm
okay with that.
They even used the cheesesteak. One of the matches was, I remember talking about this on the show. One of the matches was like a multi-tag team ladder match where the cheesesteak is hanging cheesesteaks in a bag above the ring in the ECW arena. And and I remember one of the guys was passed down. They just stuck it in his mouth. And I'm like, the other guy's got a mask on. They got this. Somebody asked in the back, what if the winner's a vegetarian? What do we do then? Because somebody's got to at least pretend they're eating the sponsor sandwich, right? So, man, the logistics of professional wrestling. And the things you have to ask questions about, right? So, boy. Speaking of things you're gonna ask questions, you're gonna have a lot of questions after you see what we have planned for the Wrestling Mayhem Show presents April Fools. As I mentioned on the Patreon, it's going to be over on IndieWrestling.live, Indie Wrestling Network, IndieWrestling.us's YouTube page. We're getting some updates on the IndieWrestling.us. The link to those as well. So all that's getting updated. A lot of great stuff going on there. We did announce the Fatal 4-Way. The Top Rope Tabletop Rules 4-way match between Mikey Montgomery, Keith Hott, Tatiana, and Tyler Klein. So we're going to see what's going to happen considering everybody got their throat slit in the last one, apparently. So we had the production. We had the production of the Bakery Boys. Derek is still messaging me in all caps at all hours of the day about that setup. So, if you saw his promo, Dutter's mom apparently saw the poster, pointed at it, and says, "That's the guy that's mad at Sorg." So I think we've hit, and we just announced yesterday, big news. The main event will be Gory, friend of the show, Gory, and Beastman in the Big Bite Off, and it will be for the RWA No Limits Championship. So very excited about that. Thank you RWA and Dr. Feelbad for clearing that for us in the last week, that we could bring that to you. We got 2 more matches to announce here that'll be coming up in the next week or so. We also do have Martian Mayhem with MDMA and the Department of Jocks, and I understand they have a tutor to help them read lately at 880. Big weekend this weekend as well. We do have Thursday night fights. Announced for that is B-Boy from the West Coast taking on Danny Moe. And that's just 24 hours before B-Boy will be taking on MV Young. And also, if you're a wrestler and interested, there is going to be a seminar at 880 Wrestling on Wednesday night with B-Boy. So I believe that's going to be 6:30, if I'm not mistaken. Go check out the 880 Wrestling Facebook for more information on that. Friday is the big match, Painted Black. Big cage match there between Nick Wild and Brandon St. James. It's going to be a wild night in general. Looking forward to that. And Renegade Wrestling Alliance with March to Victory this Saturday night as well. Interesting card already shaping up for that too. About 4 or 5 matches have been announced over on their social media last I checked. So go check that out. A lot of friends of the show are part of that. J-Rock, Len Spector, the Rev Ron Hunt, and so much more are going to be on that show. So looking forward to all that kind of stuff coming up. All part of IndieWrestling.us. Not to mention Pit Fight. By the way, Pit Fight, the kids from Pit Fight, Pitt Greensburg campus will be joining us here in studio, I presume, next week, as we do yearly leading into their Pit Fight event. It's always a fun time. A lot of great stuff going on there, including Big Con of the Ascension. Mike is going to be a part of that show.
Oh God, we need to get Matt Carlin.
I know, right? So not my first time running into Big Con, but
we need to get Matt Carlin.
Yes.
he of the Ascension quote Twitter handle.
Oh my gosh. Who was it that we were talking about the other day and realized that he was a part of the early Ascension? Tom Latimer. We were talking because I forgot that Tom Latimer was on NXT. He was also Bram, which I wasn't aware of. And he was one of the original members of Ascension.
Yeah, it was like end of FCW, beginning of NXT, shortly into there.
Before he got let go in 2012, drinking issue, I suppose. So, interesting story. He's doing great now, and been sober for years and everything. So, and obviously was doing great with NWA. Saw him a couple of shows up at Exodus up in Cleveland. So, there you go. Just checking in. Oxtail cheesecake top tier, says Tina. I haven't even heard about that one.
Should we talk about that AEW pay-per-view?
Yeah, that was the next thing, but I was checking in on the chat. Jesse says my WNRN co-host Rick used to do jiu-jitsu rolls with Omos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
And I'll give him a shout. That would be Rick the Sussman, who I used to do e-fitting with.
Yes. I didn't get to catch up with Jesse when I was in Florida. Schedules didn't pan out. So
I'm hopeful to actually get to meet Jesse.
I should be back in Florida. Worst case, I'll be back in Florida a year from now. So
there we go.
There you go. I'm sure I'll find my way down there for some other reason. I do need to get some people down to certain parks down there. So my mom needs to see the Epcot ball that she allegedly worked on when she was a student, a CAD student back in the day that she forgot about. Mom. Yeah. AEW had a pay-per-view on Saturday. And by the way, I will bring up I was fortunate enough to be in California doing some work at UCLA the day of the Revolution last year, and it was hands down my favorite event of the year for AEW and in a lot of cases last year. This is like, I would consider like, quote unquote big four kind of thing for them for Revolution. It's their first big pay-per-view of the year. They do take like 2 months off of pay-per-view basically. And it felt big. It felt huge. They had a lot of great matches on this one. T-Pop, I bet you watched this pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, most of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really get to the last couple matches though.
Okay.
The events get too long sometimes.
I understand.
Sometimes to keep up.
I understand, and it was definitely a school night for sure.
The main event didn't start until after midnight, right?
No, it did not.
Yeah.
No, it did not. So
on a Sunday, on a non-holiday weekend,
yeah,
that's rude.
That does get a little. It gets a little
that's
difficult.
Rude. We don't need a collision on Saturday. Run it on Saturday.
Yeah. Maybe they're trying not to get up against. Well, they were Sunday last year. I think it's something with the crypto arena that they end up doing this because I feel like everything else is on a Saturday. Yeah, it could have been basketball. Hockey. They do hockey there. Do they hockey at the crypt? I don't know. I don't know. Is that where the Kings play?
My knowledge.
Maybe?
I don't think that's where
the Staples Center. Maybe. Jack Perry got his national championship. I love the connection they had with that. With his, I've seen the pictures of his dad and him at SummerSlam years ago. I'm going off the top of my head here. I should probably pull up the card to refresh what's going on.
I've got an important thing I'd like to talk about.
Go ahead, T-Pop. What's that?
Shane Taylor throwing Wayne Brady. Pushing down the Rizzler.
Okay.
Children were not safe on this night.
God, watching Shane Taylor for so many years on the Indies, I never thought I'd get to see him throw Wayne Brady and then push down a little child just to be speared by another child.
I don't know if Shane Taylor knows Wayne Brady is gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watch out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get I'm Wayne Brady, bitch. We're gonna get it. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. No, it was great to see that. But it was
You know what wasn't great to see, Sorg? I gotta do it. I gotta
do we
do it.
have to do it this early in the recap?
Okay, we don't have to do it this early. I'll wait.
Get it out of your way. I just don't want a 10-man rant on it. We're gonna rant on this later on Patreon.
Okay. No. I'm not gonna rant.
You're not
Just-
happy. I know. Rhonda's there. Listen.
3, 2.
I'm so glad Zoom killed all that. I'm so
Yeah, I
glad
know.
Zoom killed
Yeah.
all that.
Oh, that was so
You're
funny.
gonna have to send me a recording to play when you
She
want that.
still doesn't know how to point.
What was she pointing at?
He
What do
was
you
trying
mean?
to point at Tony Storm.
Okay.
She tries to point like an anime person. Like
She's
that's
a
not how you
superhero.
point at thing.
She's doing TV. She was an actor.
No, but she's not. She's not. She doesn't know how to point. It's pointing.
We need a pointing.
season.
We need a pointing tutor.
She needs a lot of tutors.
Anyways,
Lot of-
I did not mind seeing a couple of the horsewomen getting together. To which I want Shayna Baszler next. Okay,
I would have preferred Shayna Baszler
of
or
course.
Jessamine Duke. Either one of them. I love
Literally
Jade.
anyone else.
Mhm,
Literally
mhm.
any of the other 4 horsewomen.
I know. While we may not like the optics of it because of other
Also,
reasons,
Shayna Baszler and Tony Storm actually have history.
there's that too.
There's that.
And this may be the precursor to it. You know, they were alluding to the fact that Ronda may be part of the Death Riders now. Maybe. I don't know if how ongoing this will be.
Just what the Death Riders need. Another bland person that can't cut a promo.
Who's the other one?
Who isn't?
Wait a minute.
Moxley and Claudio are the only ones that can cut promos.
Okay.
Daniel Garcia can't cut a promo. The same
You don't like Pac? You don't like Pac being, but
No.
I mean, he just needs to
Pac
whip out that
barely
accent.
speaks. Pac barely speaks, and now he looks like Bonesaw McGraw. So now he's just weird.
I don't hate it. You know, I think he's maybe, Pac may be grounded. I don't know. I don't think he can.
He's definitely the man that gravity has remembered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He did settle his feud with Gravity, so.
Did.
Dude, him fighting Gravity and yelling, "Do you remember me now?"
It was very funny. Very,
That's such an AEW
Very,
thing
very
to do.
very
But anyways, what am I looking at? Somebody commented, "Oh, these fucking dudes." Listen, I don't need a million accounts spamming me asking if I need championship belts. I've been getting them for years, and the sad part is I do need a championship belt now. So, anyways,
Sorry, do you need a championship?
I don't need a championship belt. I really don't say. Yeah, STP said, "Fuck them kids."
It's true.
STP, unlike Wu-Tang, is not for the kids. So AEW and what? Whoa, hey, where are we? I don't know what this conversation is. Okay. Sorry, catching up with the comments. Generally I think while we don't like the background optics of being involved, Ronda being there is a good attention getter for AEW, obviously, with the big Netflix thing going on. And when she came out and I said, does she hate TKO that much
No.
that she went here instead of WWE? Because she's
She
been
has
saying
nothing to do with TKO.
No. She's been putting them down. She's been vocal against them. You haven't heard this, Mike?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so the story goes, according to Rondaverse, across the Rondaverse, is that
no. Do not incorporate Spider-Man into Ronda Rousey.
I forgot who I'm
Do
talking
not
to.
do that.
So here's the thing, pal. So UFC's gone to Paramount.
Yes.
And now all of our Paramount subscriptions are going up because they bought UFC and gave them like $1 billion or whatever, right? I think it's like 7. Kind of one of those deals like the Peacock one. Or Netflix one.
Trust me, I watched Ronda's last 2 fights. I need a good 5 minutes to kill. So
There you go. And so with that, according to Ronda, she could not strike a deal for this fight or to come back to UFC because there's no incentive for UFC to spend top dollar for her Urgina right now because they're receiving a set amount of money.
They can't fight anything.
Because they're receiving a set amount of money. And so and this isn't just her. A lot of people are leaving. Some of the other people on the undercard are big names with UFC that are not coming back because they're not getting paid what they feel they're worth. Okay. And again, what they feel they're worth, I know is subjective. So let's put that aside. So she is now anti-UFC, anti-TKO because of the situation. That's why she's gone to Netflix. And I double checked on this. This is Jake Paul's promotion. And this will be their first MMA fight under this on Netflix, under the promotion brand, because it's been the boxing ones. And these are all, celebrity highlights.
Terrible work shoot.
People that are
terrible people.
Way past their I want to say their prime, but like Gina Carano hasn't fought since like 2010, maybe.
Did Gina Carano have a prime?
She definitely had a peak of her popularity.
It was the Mandalorian scene.
It was a Mandalorian.
And then
it was Deadpool. It was American Gladiators. It was, we were all enamored with her back then. But obviously that's also another bag of issues that we will not talk about on the main show. So either way, big swings there. Will Ospreay also came back. The lights kept going out. We're like, who the fuck is next? We're just waiting for Sabu to come back from the dead.
Like, why do they feel the need to turn the lights out for every return?
It's a good surprise. It's a good
no, but every time the lights go out, oh, you know what that means? When we fucking don't. It could be someone new every time.
Yeah. It's never going to be Sabu again. So we don't know.
It might be.
At this
Who the
rate,
fuck knows with them?
The ghost of Sabu, or Pepper's ghost Sabu, pops up on
Pepper's
stage.
not dead.
Shit, I'm here for it. So Pepper Ghost Sabu show title, by the way. It's a good one.
I forgot Sabu was dead. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I can't wait for the AI to clip that out, and then the internet's gonna be like, "You asshole, he's dead."
I forgot. It's been a minute.
Man, I thought CM Punk pulling the dead dad card was tough.
You pulled the dead Sabu
You pulled
card.
the dead homicidal, genocidal. I'm saying all the words I'll get is kicked off TikTok. Anyways, fuck. There was more show. There was more show that happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I love?
Pay-per-view
You know
30 hours long.
You know what got the biggest pop in my crew watching the pay-per-view here in the studio? When all the luchadors took their pants off.
As it should.
It should. Listen. Yeah, you hear that?
You're not a luchador if you don't take off some.
You took your pants off. I love the comment from Tony Kong. Bandito really didn't have to take his pants off. That was actually unnecessary. The best was watching last Saturday when they set up the Bandito match and Bandito comes down into the ring and then Andre just starts taking his pants off. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you trying to threaten him with your package? You could.
To be fair, Sorg.
Yo, he's packing.
We've had at least 10 matches in the past 5 years where someone has threatened someone else with their package.
I think. Wait, who?
MJF has a whole move based around it.
He did that the other night.
Do you know what he calls it? He calls it the bris.
T-Pop. You were familiar, of course, with Chug Bagman.
Yep.
It's part of the department of the jocks. Chuck. I keep saying his name. Oh, I'm sorry, it's French. Bowman. Is it Bowman? Bagman? There's a Chi. I don't know. I just see the text everywhere.
He's chugged to me.
Yeah, he does a little hip thrust with his.
Yep, does the chug bump and always tries to intimidate Toddy Dondero on commentary.
He does kind of like there's some. We remember the night at the Roxbury, Mike.
Yeah.
Chugging the jocks kind of do the aggressive dancing to Eamon from time to time in the ring, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Yeah, accurate.
Okay. Oh no, well, I mean for them.
Okay, there you go. Forget I'll use his junk for offensive maneuvers. Mystico and Jet Speed, all wearing Mystico masks, beat the Callis family of Okada Fletcher and Mark Davis. This was a fun, delightful match, and I love the TikTok videos of people singing along to the Mystico song.
And now Hangman doesn't have any titles.
No, he doesn't. But we'll see what's next. He's probably on hiatus probably after this. Tekla and Chris Flatlander, great match. Tekla is fucking it, man. She is wild. She is crazy. I love it. She is off her fucking rocker, and I'm here for it because Sorg loves crazy chicks.
Speaking of, Tony Storm bit Marina Shafir's boob.
Yes, she did.
Oh, that was.
Butter's telling us to mention it, so I'm like, we gotta throw it out there. I mean, it's not the craziest thing done in wrestling to get out of a hole.
Nope.
For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, look up Trish Stratus and Mickie James from WrestleMania.
That came up in my
the
feed
unedited
again.
gut.
Yeah,
that
came up in my feed again of them interviewing her about that. So,
Mm-hmm.
Swerve and Brody King, that was pretty good. Still setting up Swerve to be just the absolute shittiest human being possible right now. So that's been fun.
He's looking to get another house burned down.
Yeah, whose house is next? FTR and the Young Bucks. I know you're not a fan of this, but the entire litter of younger Bucks came out for this one, and I thought none of them were safe after what we saw in the pre-show with Shane Taylor and Rizzler.
It's Tony Khan smashing his action figures together. Like, hey, look, I found my Edge and
What do
Christian
you
voice.
think wrestling booking is, man? T-Pop,
Sometimes
what do you think
it's
of this
actually
one?
storytelling.
T-Pop, what do you think of this one? I think the story was evident on this one. T-Pop?
I'm very against the FTR Young Bucks constantly
What the
feuding
hell?
every
No!
year.
What?
It's enough.
We're tired of the greatest tag teams in the world.
If you tell me
their
you're the
feud?
greatest tag team so many
Yes.
times, I'm not going to believe
Did
you.
you know they're the greatest tag teams in the world?
Sorg, yes, I do, because they constantly.
Did you know
fucking
tag team
say it.
wrestling matters at AEW?
Only if you're the Young Bucks in FTR.
I don't know. I think the
Sorg,
Mysticos
I
were
did
great.
the math on this.
Yes.
The Young Bucks in FTR.
I know. I listened to
have
that part.
held- Yeah, I know. That's sad.
Is it sad?
That is-
Why is that
Yes.
sad? Some people had as many matches in as many weeks on SmackDown.
Because I'm not talking about SmackDown. If AEW has supposedly the deepest roster of tag team wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
they should have more teams vying for the title and winning the titles.
And winning the titles, I feel like that devalues, sir.
Yes. More than the same two teams always having the fucking belts. More than the same two teams always having the fucking belts.
Now you got me wondering how many teams have had it recently. Let's see what we got going on here. Nope, this is not a title list.
Yeah.
List of
FTR's
tag team
had for
champions.
the longest time now, and I can't name a single thing that they've actually done.
So the 18th, we had Brodito before. We had the Hurt Syndicate before. We had Private Party had the belts. Darby and Sting, Ricky and Bill.
And
the
where
Guns,
are all of those
The
teams?
Acclaimed. They've moved
Where are
on.
all of those teams?
Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland.
All right, if you're
Jurassic
going back
Express,
to Keith,
the
if you're going
Lucha
back
Brothers.
to Keith Lee, there's a problem.
Is there a problem?
That man has not been on TV in over 2 years.
Also, like the titles have been held for they're not short reigns for the most part. 116 plus, 90, 214 days, 84, 192. Okay, Darby and Sting were 25. But everybody, like the Guns had 56 days. Those are the shortest ones. Young Bucks had 28 days way back in 22. You're talking about not enough teams have the belts. I like when championship belts stay on people for a good period.
I don't, because we do that so often now.
You want a hot potato things? We're hot potatoing the TNT belt pretty well right now.
I mean, sure.
Okay.
But hot potatoing it to someone who makes his debut, wins the belt, and then immediately drops it, that's just kind of stupid too.
I don't know. Chat room, chime in on this. We're not going to relitigate that one yet again. Although Anthony Bodenson, Max Caster thing moving on has been kind of interesting to me.
That has been going so slow.
It has been going slow, but it's been really entertaining.
Molasses. That is molasses.
I got you on that. It's like, hey, can we get to the point of this one? But I get it. You're kind of like seeing how things breathe and stuff like that. So
no, but they're not even going to get close to being the Acclaimed again.
I'm guessing that they stepped away from that since he's involved in the Hook situation. So we'll see what happens. He's a cameraman, whatever. I thought it was a good show. I enjoyed it. It's everything that I'm here for, and I expected some wild, weird, wacky shit, violent shit for that main event. And that's what we got, syringes and all. But I think that's a, you like it or you don't. They don't do it terribly often. I feel like they do this about 4 times a year now.
They do it. They do it way more often than that.
I feel like they've pulled back a little bit on it, on the deathmatchy kind of situation. We did it for All In with Moxley. We did it for this, and I'm trying to remember if it's happened between now and then. So if anybody's got me on that, please let me know. Moxley and Takesha. Also really good fucking match. So I see some of these opinions of like, hey, like 20 some matches of Andrade and Bandito was something that none of us needed. Is like, give me 13. I'm like, nah, man, if you can't appreciate some good lucha, let those guys cook for a bit, So like that one bothered me a little bit. No, good show. Like they built a lot of it over 3 months, and I thought it landed pretty good. Mox stopped bleeding weekly at least. But also he kind of goes so hard, he kind of ends up bleeding from somewhere anyways. But I mean, that's just
I think they said on commentary recently that he can cough the wrong way and just starts bleeding.
That sounds like you should see somebody for that. That's for sure. But anyways, no, I thought it was good. They had a lot of really good moments. I thought this kicked off the pay-per-view year very, very well. When is AEW next pay-per-view? I'm asking.
Apparently, Dynasty is on April 12th.
April 12th? That seems like a really short time.
And then Double or Nothing on May 24th.
May 24th. April 12th is Wrestle Dream. I mean, I don't mind the Sundays because then I have better chance that I can watch them live. When did you say that the other one was in May?
May 24th.
May 24th. Oh, because that's
Memorial
the
Day
one.
weekend.
That's the one that I can't see because I have a Beastman Pro. I'm gonna have somebody else do it. We'll see. Maybe I'll still get on that mega bus there. Mike.
That'd be great.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what my mood is at the end of May. A lot can happen. A lot of trips. I have about 4 trips before that, buddy. So, and at least one of them's going to Tucson, Arizona. That'll be fun. It's the middle of the week, so I'm not finding any wrestling shows. Well, we're going to break. If you're on the video version, you're going to see at least the new video that we have going on. Our friends at Top Rope, Tabletop, and everything. And some of the updates to what's going on with the Wrestling Mayhem Show. April presents April Fools is coming up here at the beginning of the month. I keep wanting to say the end of the month, but it's literally the 1st. But it's on a Wednesday, my man. So when we're going to come back with Mayhem Mania. Ha ha.
own business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
On April 1st, the Bakery Boys are rolling in to the Wrestling Mayhem Show at 829 Industry Street. I am Gustin Gatto, and this right here is my baking buddy, Phineas Flower. And we love bacon, but the only thing we love more than bacon is breaking bodies, and that's what we're prepared to do. We'll see you on the 1st.
Just wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you got to do.
April Fools! April Fools! Michael Sorg's a funny guy! Ha ha! Sorg, I asked you. I picked up the phone and I called you. And I asked for the best tag team. The second best tag team. Because we're the best tag team to wrestle at your little show. And you do this to us? You do this to me? You do this to me? You do this to Katie? You give us the Bakery Boys? The Bakery Boys, that's who we're wrestling. They have a hat, they have a apron, a rolling pin, probably some eggs. Sorg! Why? I don't even know. You're sitting behind your little computer.
Bakery Boys.
Oh, Bakery Boys.
Oh.
Sorg, they're not going to cry over spilled milk. Sorg, they're not going to cry over spilled milk anymore because they are going to be left. Bakery Boys. Bakery Boys. Bake and Ree will be left on the cutting room floor April 1st, Wednesday, in Allentown. I'm going to commit a murder.
Just wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you got to do, make it last. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't run, get through, change the back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack.
We are back. It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, and that means it is time for Mayhem Mania. Mad Mike is presiding.
Look at the sexy graphics. All right. So, guys, this is Mayhem Mania. This is a comparative thought experiment where we are creating the best WrestleMania card possible, but within the limits of our reality. If WWE can book it, so can we. But there are rules. If you're injured, not eligible. Everyone comes into Mayhem Mania in their current physical, emotional, contractual, physiological, spiritual, sanctimonious, any kind of status that they have.
What?
That's how they come to Mayhem Mania.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
making up words.
Yeah, you are.
But if Paul Levesque can pull it off, then so can we. So, what we have here is Mayhem Mania. Last week, we're going to run down the card.
Mm-hmm.
Post will load for me.
Tell me, what'd you do while I wasn't here?
Sorg, we had our week called Sorgless,
Mm-hmm.
and we kind of just had fun, Sorg.
You freeballed
We had a
it.
lot. We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we did some crazy stuff. We have a match graduate, Sorg. We had a match graduate, not under your watch, made by the Riz. El Grande Americano for Richie and Al
Mm-hmm.
and Chad Gable versus El Grande Americano and Ludwig Kaiser. I mean, props to Riz for getting two talents in Chad Gable and Ludwig Kaiser who have not been on TV in a long time.
It's a travesty.
And it really is.
It's been
And
like
got
almost
them
a year.
all the way. Yeah. Got them all the way to the Supercard,
Mm-hmm.
Mayhem Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because I've heard Gable's been cleared for months at this point. I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
But So, as we know, we have the big board here. As we know, when you graduate a match, you have to fill that void, so to speak. And the Riz, well, he's come up with an 8-man tag. And that would be Mutt and Jeff, the Hardys.
Call him Mutt.
Mutt, yeah. And
Okay.
the Righteous
Oh.
versus the Wyatt Six of Uncle Howdy,
Mm-hmm.
Dexter Loomis,
Boy,
Eric
Uncle Howdy.
Rowan, and Joe Gacy.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a killer 8-man tag.
Mm-hmm.
Kick us off for this week in Mayhem Mania. Now, we are going to do something very special this week. With it being Women's History Month, we like to pay homage to the female legends who have been with us in the past. And I found this deck of Evolution playing cards on eBay. Now, this is Evolution from 2019.
The
So
original.
what we're going to do, is we're going to play a fun game of high-low. Now, all of these cards have female wrestlers on them. Now, normally, we have rules in Mayhem Mania where if you are not currently on the roster, you can't be booked. If you're injured, you can't be booked. But you know what? Evolution is a mystery round. So, we're going to suspend those rules based on who gets pulled. I'm going to pull a card. The next person is going to say high or low for the next one. If you are correct, then someone gets booked and someone gets thrown in space jail. If you're incorrect, you have to book the person drawn. So, we are going to start it off with Tina. Tina, I'm texting her right now because she has no voice. So, Tina has drawn the 4 of Spades featuring Ruby Riott. Okay? Tina has said hi. The next card is the 5 of Spades. Sarah Logan. I did shuffle these. I swear to God I did. So, Tina, since she is correct, she has to book either Ruby Riott or Sarah Logan and send the other one to Space Jail. And I'm telling her right now, I'm not sure. I think she's probably a little bit behind.
In the meantime, so this is like who's on the cover of that card box to give us a context of that era.
It's the pay-per-view cover.
Okay, but again, remind us for anybody on audio or
It's the
can't pick all
pay-per-view
those
cover.
out.
So Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, who did not compete at the show, the Bellas, Natalya, Ember Moon, Asuka. It's a murderer's row. So while Tina is thinking, I'm going to run down the cards, Sorg.
Mm-hmm.
The undercard, we have 1 week away from Glory. We have the Secret Hervis.
Oh wait, you don't have the one that graduated. You didn't mention that.
I did the El Grandes.
What is it? There this one too?
Oh yeah, we have the other the other supercard match of Zaruka versus Bay Lyra with that amazing graphic.
Mm-hmm.
But now going to the supercard, the undercard, we have the Secret Hervis, Jessica, Alba Fire, and Chelsea Green against the Beautiful People. It should be on there. It's been there 2 weeks. Or
Yeah, I know.
okay,
Go ahead.
it's fine. And we also have surviving last week the soft 6-way of La Yesca versus the Cobra versus Demonito versus Lily versus Mr. Sacco versus a puppet Yinsuke Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
And also still standing, we have Abyss versus Gunta versus Oba Femi. monstrous triple threat. Now, the new matches that were added last week. We have Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus Trick Williams and Lash Legend versus Liv and Dom. That one was made by, because we have to get Dom Mysterio on this card. Next match, we have Gunhausen, which is the team of Bart Gunn and Danhausen. And yes, Danhausen is wearing Kurt Angle's little cowboy hat. Versus the team of El Ojo, which in that picture looks like Omos and someone he is babysitting. Because it cuts off almost all of Vikingo's body. But it's amazing. That was booked by Riz last week, who Alex Cars T-Pop, who will be going last this week.
Stupid
Also,
Bart Gunn.
Tina booked last week Trey Miguel versus the United States champion Carmelo Hayes. And DP booked Nikki Cross versus Tatum Paxley. So I believe Tina is here. Okay. I need to know who Tina is taking out, because she is sending Sarah Logan to Space Jail. I wonder if they have game meat there. So we will find out. No, that's Sarah Logan's famous promo. You ever have game meat before? All right, and Tina is getting rid of DP's match of Nikki Cross versus Tatum Paxley. And she is booking Ruby Riott against Thea Hale.
Wow. Wait, is Ruby Soho no longer with AEW?
Sorg, you didn't listen to the preamble.
Evolution is a mystery.
Evolution is a mystery round.
This is chaos.
Okay.
Yes.
This is
I
what
love
this
it.
is.
Point of order. Never mind.
Point of
She
order.
could be on maternity leave from AEW. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure she's cleared. I'm
It's a very long maternity leave.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit.
She started.
All right,
she started a game store.
Yeah.
Maternity left.
Yeah. All right. So next on the chopping block, we have Sorg. How about you go next?
Oh boy, here we go.
All right. Now, Sorg, Riz has decided to punish you. Okay.
Okay.
So, in doing that, you will not get to play the high-low game.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to do it old school in terms of Riz fashion, where I am going to just spam the cards in front of you. You tell me where to stop, and you will have to book that person.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, tell me when to stop, Sorg.
Stop.
Stop. Oh boy, Sorg, you have landed on the King of Clubs. Which, Sorg, I don't give a damn about your reputation. You must book.
Thank God.
You must book Ronda F.
please.
Rousey.
You know what? That's easy.
That's the ultimate punishment.
I think that's easy. I'm going to put Ronda in the Abyss Gunther Oba match.
How dare you? How dare you sully my match
Yes.
with
Yes!
Ronda Rousey?
That's good shit, pal.
Oh, how dare you?
Mm-hmm.
How dare you, sir?
Partly because Gunther was giving me a hell of a time on 2K last night too.
Wow. Okay. All right. So it's personal. Okay.
It is a little personal.
All right. So moving on. Jesse Long, our graphics wizard extraordinaire.
Oh look!
That's me.
Oh look! You look like you're edgy. Wait, are you actively
No,
driving
I'm-
right now?
I'm driving around the Epic Universe parking lot, Sorg. I've been looking for you.
Hey,
Where are you?
I'm in Dragonland.
Okay. All right. Okay, fine. I'll go.
Okay,
Ah,
there we
okay.
go. All right. Whoa. Oh,
There
no.
he is.
Camera dropped.
There he is. All right. So Jesse,
Yes.
Do you need the big board, or do you remember the graphics you have already made?
I think I remember.
I
it.
might be intimately
I,
aware.
So-
as I'm the one who made the goddamn graphic.
Yes.
Also,
All right.
also knows all of
So-
the card for the Mayhem show.
Oh, here we go,
Yeah.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse, you have
Yeah.
drawn the Two of Hearts, which is Paige here.
This is my house.
That's
So-
nice.
It's, I'm gonna go
High.
high.
High or low? High. All right, he's
High.
going high, folks. And the next card is, here we the fuck go. Jesse,
Yeah.
it is high. It is the 10 of spades. And you either have to book Brie Bella or Paige and send the other to space jail.
The clone.
Okay. No, I'm sending Paige to space jail because of who she dated / married, and
Excellent.
not
Good
Brie Bella
choice.
because she makes the sex with my favorite wrestler of all time, Mr. Brian Danielson. So
Excellent.
That's an interesting way to put
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
yeah, happy Women's
makes
History
the
Month. I
sense.
love women.
All right. So, where are we booking
Okay.
Brie Bella?
Oh, okay. Brie Bella. Can I pull Ronda out of that match and put
You
Brie
can.
Bella in?
You can, but you're Alex Skarsgård Sorg.
Well, I think he'll be here next week anyway.
Don't be so sure about that.
Well, fuck your business ventures. If you get Alex Stark, you have to be here.
All right, so we're officially pulling
Yeah,
Ronda
no,
from the
Ronda's
match. and
gotta
putting-
fucking go. Ronda's fucking going, man.
Ronda is out.
Putting her in my Photoshop.
Man, that feels like a net positive for me, actually.
that was great.
Yeah.
All right, so
Ronda lasted on the card longer than her last fight.
Whoa.
Uh,
The Ronda shade.
all right, excellent.
it isn't
And I can't-
dark enough.
I cannot wait to see the picture you pull of Brie Bella to add to this match. Personally, can't wait. All right, so now it's my turn to go, and then we will go to T-Pop, who got Alex Cars last week.
Mhm.
So the draw for me is three of diamonds, Peyton Royce.
I feel like this was rigged here.
I swear to God, it's not rigged. Swear to God.
You sure you shuffled those cards?
The man who
I
loves the
swear to God.
expression
I
gets
swear to God,
That
it's not
card
rigged.
says "I love you, Mike" on it.
Yes, it does. All right, so given that it's the three of diamonds, I'm going high. Next card, Ruby Riot. She's already booked, so we will go to the next card. Also already booked. Okay, here we go. High, Becky Lynch, who is on the card already, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
Becky
she
and
is.
Becky and Seth. All right,
Yes.
so I'm gonna keep pulling until we get someone who's
We're
not
running
already
out of
booked on the
women.
card.
I'm
Paige is in space jail.
getting flashbacks.
Oh, here we go. Mickey James.
Hey.
So
Hey.
I either have to book Peyton Royce or Mickey James and send the other to space jail. The fuck you think I'm saying? Space jail. Sorry, Mickey James. Hardcore country. Going to space jail.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And Jesse?
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of steal. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to steal your idea and put Peyton and Billy Kay or into the couples match. I'm not going to do that. So we're going to we're going to take out that Mello versus Trey Miguel match.
Whoa! Oh no! Oh no!
I think we're getting rid of that.
I hear the rumblings from Seattle.
That's fine. That's fine. Tina knows where to find me. And we're going to book. Oh man. All right. So we're going to have 2/3 of the Triconics. We're going to have Peyton and Zelina versus Kit and The Miz. Kit Wilson
What?
and The Miz.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
You're-
just
You're just
I'm going off book.
You're just feeling yourself right now.
I'm just going off book.
Okay.
Yeah. So Peyton Royce and
Okay.
Selena Vega, 2/3 of the Triconic against Kit Wilson and The Miz.
You just got a look, Mike, in the chat.
Oh, do I?
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
do. Oh yeah, you do.
All right, hold on.
You got
Go to the chat.
I think.
No sense, only vibes.
Yep, it's fine. Tina is actively threatening me.
Oh yeah,
That's fine.
What? Yeah, it's pretty active.
It's not new. But
Nothing I never felt before.
Yeah, exactly. Mayhem Mania is also the struggle of hurt feelings.
I'm here for the danger.
So T-Pop, I'm going to shuffle these cards again. And
Because we've done so well with it so far.
all right, I'm not the best at shuffling cards.
Did you at least pull the cards we used? Wonderful.
Sure.
Yes.
Why? It's fine. Evolution is a mystery.
Okay. Are the big
All
cards
right,
coming back
so-
by chance?
I can have them come back.
I like the big cards. There's a
All
nice
right, we'll do
visual
the big
treat.
cards again.
Okay.
All right. So, T-Pop,
I might like these.
your
too.
choice. Someone new. T-Pop, you have the 8 of Hearts, which is Alexa Bliss.
Oh, there you go.
Are we
Okay.
going high or
Doing a
low?
flippy thing.
Okay, we're
I
gonna go
believe that is
low.
a twist. I believe that is a Twisted Bliss.
Mhm.
All right, next card. Oh, T-Pop,
Okay.
you hit the jackpot on this one. Because guess what? Joker's Wild, Kathy Kelly.
What?
Did you go to
Yes.
journalism for this?
Did you go to journalism for that? So,
If I could
T-Pop.
jump in, I know exactly what to book. God damn it.
Yeah.
But it's not my turn.
it's fine. So
Oh,
T-Pop,
I love Alexa's
Because the jo-
upside down.
because the joke. Well, she's flipping. So
Okay.
because the Joker is wild,
Kathy.
you get to choose if you want to book either of them or both of them, or send them both to Space Jail.
Can T-Pop literally just book Kathy Kelly in a match?
Yes, he can.
Okay, I just want to put that out there as a possibility.
Technically, every backstage personnel has been trained to take a bump.
Oh man, I am booking Byron Saxon next week.
Byron Sexton's a worker. He was in
He
FCW.
is. He is though.
All right, so T-Pop, we got Alexa, we have Kathy Kelly. What are you doing?
What do you do? What do?
Oh no,
you
I don't
do?
know what to book Kathy kelly in. That's the thing.
I mean, it's a shame.
I feel like-
Honestly, it's a shame Kevin Owens is not healthy.
Yeah.
Because the OK Show is one of my favorite things of all time.
Let's see.
So we have Alexa Bliss, we have Kathy Kelly. You can send Kathy Kelly to Space Jail. I mean, we'd all hate you forever.
Mhm.
But
I
you
know,
can do
that's
that if
Big
you wanted.
Angel. She doesn't deserve that.
I concur.
Hold on, let me see. I'm looking at the roster real quick. Seeing.
You need the big board.
Oh no, we're getting rid of the Alba and Chelsea versus the Beautiful People.
Whoa,
So, we're clear.
It's 1 week away from retirement.
Exactly.
You are not a patriot. You are not a patriot. Marco Narcissus is going to be very angry with you.
It's fine.
And you saw what Marco did to the
Very-
photographer.
Yeah, there you go. You're opening the raft, and not the good kind. All right. So, well, Harley Cameron. Yeah.
Okay.
So what do we have? If you're
Can you
if you're
show me the rest
crushing
of
our
the
dreams,
board real quick, just so I know who's booked, who I can't. Okay. So, give me Kathy Kelly
yes.
and Jackie Redmond teaming together to take on Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Oh man, I love this, and I assume we are sending Alexa to Space Jail.
Yeah, Alexa to Space Jail.
First, Asuka and guys. All right, Kathy Kelly, and Jackie Redmond versus Asuka and Kairi. All right, so let's do a quick rundown. That is the end of round 6 of Mayhem Mania. We have the soft 6-way, the only match surviving the horror this week. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Danhausen and Bart Gunn versus Vikingo and Omos somehow survived. And the couples three-way match survived. So we have Kathy Kelly and Jackie Redmond versus Asuka and Kairi. Vikingo and Omos versus Gunhausen. We have the Hardys and the Righteous versus the Wyatt Six. We have the infamous Soft Six-Way, which is 1 week away from graduation. We have Peyton Royce and Selena Vega versus Kit Wilson and The Miz. We have Becky and Seth versus Trick and Lash versus Liv and Dom. We have Abyss versus Gunta versus Oba versus and that was made by Jesse. So, Jesse, can I make a request?
Yes.
A Brie graphic from Total Bellas, please, or Total Divas.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. Something where she's just like drunk and ready to fight. Because that's gonna be a war.
It's the only way she's surviving the match.
Exactly. And Tina made Ruby Riott versus Thea Hale. And so that is Mayhem Mania. That was fun. Evolution is a mystery, Sorg.
Indeed it is. And that has been Mayhem Mania. Fantastic. Now let's find out. Shout out to our friend Slice on Broadway, supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza right up the street down the tracks here in Beachview, the OG, the original. And they expanded. They got a market. They got places all over the place. They got an Italian restaurant on Carnegie, PA. All kinds. New York City style. Yins are made. SliceOnBroadway.com. Let them know the Mayhem sent you. Time to find out what you learned in wrestling this week. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
T-Pop, what's up?
Okay, so this past weekend, was Enjoy Wrestling.
Yes, it was.
And first, I want to shout out 4 people that made their Mr. Smalls debut, that being Sammy Suntimer, Aleo Dreams, Dev Swayze, and Big Jim Fridge. It was really great seeing them out there.
Big Jim Fridge had to get his spray tan on for that.
And the thing that I learned personally from there is when I was talking to Dev Swayze after the show, I learned that I have a wrestling move named after me.
What?
Yeah. Dev Swayze told me that the T gimmick finisher that Dev and Big Jim Fridge do when they grab both the guy's arms and slam them down, that they've officially called it the T-Pop drop.
No.
So, yeah, that's what Dev told me.
Congratulations.
That's fantastic.
So that's what I learned this week, that somehow in this crazy world that I have a wrestling move named after me.
It is. I can't remember the last time something was named after, like, somebody in the wrestling community that wasn't involved, like, directly. You know what I mean? Like, that's incredible. That's awesome. Congratulations. Oh my God. What, who wants to go next?
All right. So I learned that doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you put in a book. No one gives a damn about your reputation.
Jeez. Thanks for that, Mike.
No, I mean, I also learned that, biting boobs is legal, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should be
Happy
utilized
Women's
more
History
often.
Month.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happy Women's History Month. Oh, and the Tony Storm does the cane sit-up. Probably the best of anyone I've seen in a very long time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
What about you, Jesse?
I won't be vague about it. I learned I still fucking hate Ronda Rousey.
Yay! Stay tuned to Patreon to hear more of those opinions.
Yeah, fuck Ronda Rousey. They should have used Bella Rose instead. Hey.
Tremendous. Anything from the chat room? Don't see anything yet. What did I learn this week? What's that?
I don't see Tina Turner.
Yeah. I think we're past everybody's bedtime.
I learned also that Mike isn't afraid of angering a black woman. So there we go. I learned that.
Not one that lives like 3,000 miles.
Yeah, it helps she lives on the other end of the country.
Yeah.
I'm out of your reach.
Theoretically.
God, where do I start? I know I learned something
this
from
week.
Enjoy. What's that? What did I get? Okay. What did I learn? I learned that Mikey Montgomery dies real good. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, he does.
This match between Mikey and Hardaway Holloway was one of the most brutal things I think I've seen Mikey in. And he did almost lose him on that choke slam the last show in Vellum. But enjoy wrestling this past weekend. Always a great time with them. And always a lot of. I also learned that you thought you knew somebody. TME might not be good in Pittsburgh anymore.
I've never been more upset at a wrestling show in my life.
God, I knew. Yeah, it
I was the second they came out with the briefcase to begin with. I was in the balcony yelling, "Get out of the ring! Just get out of the ring!"
Mm-hmm. So
and then
there you
when
go.
TME stepped in front, it just hurt.
TME,
Broke my
Darius
heart.
Lockhart got all the gold and enjoy wrestling. We'll see what happens at Taco Mania here in a few weeks. Taco Mania at Pittsburgh Brewing Company. I see Light here coming up. Always great, man. Just this atmosphere at Mr. Smalls is like it can't be beat.
The
Between
Rumble was fantastic.
The Rumble was fantastic.
Starting out with Steven Flo.
We had Steven Flo. We started with Steven Flo and Andrew Palace, guys. That was great. Missy is sitting next to me, did not know a thing about Steven Flo, and immediately was lighting up.
I just see him. I'm like, okay, yep. I entirely get the gimmick.
Wait, did you hear it? Did you hear the song?
I heard a song.
The song is literally goes Steven Flo. It's Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I kind of get that now.
Yes. Everybody was with it. This was over. Dude was walking around, and I thought it was Jazz, like Jasper, because like I swear I've seen Jasper walk around in like clothes like this out of gimmick.
Yeah,
and like he walks through, and I'm like, why does that guy look kind of like Jasper, but not really? And then I was like, oh, that's Steven Flo. Okay, that makes sense now.
You're speaking of people dying, like you were saying with Mikey, everyone that was coming into that Rumble was just beating the crap out of that poor man. I kept watching him bounce all around the ring. I'm like, leave him alone.
I have a question. Is this finished the Steven Flo DDT?
I hope so. I don't know. I haven't seen the end of his matches yet. So, and this is a Rumble, so I couldn't tell you what his finishing move was. But no, it was a great cast of characters in there, including Big Calix. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
They did. I can't wait for you to see the promo that he cut before the Rumble. That's going to be up on the final version of this. If you want to see the Enjoy Wrestling Odyssey, go over to the Patreon at Enjoy Wrestling. If you sign up for that, you'll be able to see the stream from that, and you'll be able to see videos from past Taco Manias and things that have not been released. I don't think on YouTube or anything like that. So go check that out. It was a lot of fun. Hands down, the best looking wrestling show in the Pittsburgh area. With what we're doing with Swemba and the gang out there and Enjoy. So go check that out. It was a lot of fun. Great to work with that crew again. Always good. And also, best promo of the night. T-Pop, tell me if you're with me on this. Best promo of the night to the crowd was the guy from Planned Parenthood. That guy's got some chops.
He's the best.
And he is like, he pulled something out like the last couple of shows. I'm like, this guy can go. He's pulling like a full-on wrestling promo on like some real fucking issues, and I love it. Like, can politics be this? Because I'm here for it. So, but anyway, so they were a title sponsor, Planned Parenthood, on this. So I thought that was really cool. So again, always good vibes, always good, good everything around. Enjoy wrestling. So they got a really cool thing going on there. Go check that out. Tina learned that Billy Goat is made of titanium. Oh, Will Ospreay, yes. And
I just hope he's okay and not coming back too soon.
Cleared.
That's all I hope. I know.
That's everybody.
I know.
And he got, he got the scar. He got the front access thing.
Yep.
So
I know.
I
just hope he's not going back too soon.
It ain't ballet, pal. So anyway, looking forward to everybody else seeing what's going on with Enjoy Wrestling. That'll be on the YouTube in the coming weeks. So check that out.
Look, Jesse says Planned Parenthood sounds like the best tag team ever. I'm pretty sure that's just what we call Becky and Seth.
Have you seen the ad they did?
No.
Okay, dude. Okay, there is this ad.
Isn't this the Patreon thing?
It's on the pre-show. Hold on. We'll go over it. Yeah, no, we'll do that too.
Yeah.
Listen, if you haven't, there's an ad for Planned Parenthood about escorts with most of the roster of Enjoy Wrestling, including Ref George. And it is done in the style of the 1980s VHS.
Perfect.
It's pretty amazing. And you guys should check that out too. All right. I'm putting a PP for Patreon. Well, I'll show a little bit of it to Mike on Patreon for you guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, T-Pop, for jumping in. Thank you, Team Hammerfist Jesse, for doing literally a drive-by for Mayhem Mania, apparently. So there's that. And thank you, everybody, for being here, being in the chat, being on the social medias, and reminding me, help me out when I feel the most depressed, and remembering I got Tuesday nights with you guys, and I got fucking professional wrestling and my friends to bullshit about. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next time. Mayhem out.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.